Good morning, guys. Welcome to another day with Zimaleta. In today's video I would like to actually show you how to remove and install keyless entry into your vehicle and stuff. If you've been keeping up with the video series that I have with the season 2 Sprinter service type of videos, then you know I just installed a different computer, a different immobilizer, a different ignition switch from a donor Sprinter that I actually have over there. So basically what I want to do now is install a final piece so that I could actually open up my doors and stuff just using my key here. Now I actually have two plastic keys. One of them is the new key. That's basically from another vehicle, and this is my other one. Because my door locks and everything, they're still going to be original. I'm not going to be changing them to the other one. I just really don't see no point in this stage. Maybe eventually I will. I just don't really want to. But having another like extra key or something, it's going to be fine for me. Plus, if the key fob will work for unlocking and locking doors, I think it's going to be great. So actually, let's go ahead and get to it. It should be pretty easy. So this is the donor van, guys. I've been taking it apart somewhat. Let's see if you could see kind of like what I'm seeing. So here we go. Right, here's that unit. It's back there. Let me show you up close. This is the unit that actually controls your locking mechanism stuff. That little black one. It's got a couple connectors. They're kind of like purple looking down there. So I'm gonna have to disconnect them first and then go ahead and pull that unit out. I'm actually not sure if it's being held down by bolts. Possibly it is. If it is, you know, I'll tell you. Alright, let's see what it takes to really remove them. Yeah, they are being held in place with some kind of bolts. So let me grab something. Hey guys, I went ahead and grabbed this little tool. It's original that comes in a box, and I have removed this unit from the van that actually am going to be installing. But this van that we're basically trying to make a video of removing it, I haven't done it yet, so let's go ahead and remove it as well. Alright, to remove it, guys, you just simply remove this little thing here. It's kind of accessible over here, so you don't really need to do anything special. The only thing it is hard to do is not to drop these type of bolts. And for the last portion, I need to go over here. Alright, I got the last one out, last bolt. So now you just pull this piece to the top and just hold these little tabs and just remove it. They came out quite easy. So basically that is all for here. Now it's time to go install this piece. Alright, You could see the pink connector and the gray one. Now we just need to make the connections. Snap it in. So now that we have it connected, let's see if the keyless entry will work. Okay. So let's see now. Doesn't seem to be working. I'm not sure why. I'm going to go close all the doors. Alright, the computer has been installed. The keyless entry is not working currently at the moment. I'm thinking possibly maybe it needs to like somehow after a first start of the van, or maybe like reprogram or something, but I could see the battery seems like it's working pretty good. By the way, I want to tell you guys a trick. If your key fob like is too far away from your vehicle and it's not unlocking, by placing it next to 1 gallon jug right directly and unlocking it, actually will work. Somehow the water amplifies the actual signal. It does the same thing in your head, so if you hold it to your head, it's gonna do the same thing, kind of like in the middle portion over here. But anyways, what I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna try to use this key to turn my vehicle on, at least to the on position, not turn it on right now, and then back off and see if that's going to help. Well guys, right now the keyless entry is not working. One thing that I can tell you, that I never seen it work in that other van. I was only told it works, so maybe there's a missing link somewhere in the puzzle, but I believe I have replaced everything that I should have. The only thing that I have not replaced, and actually I put my original speedometer gauges in there. I just don't see how that's going to really influence the vehicle keyless entry. Maybe there's a relay, maybe there's some kind of possibly some kind of fuse that's maybe blown at the moment that I really don't know about. Other than that, at this moment I'm kind of stumped. It's definitely inconvenient, but what can I say, you know? I will do some research on it, and if I do find out, you know, like what was causing it, if that was actually the problem, I'll let you guys know. But maybe it's weak signal in the actual key. So I will replace the batteries. That's going to be my first attempt. Just replace the batteries, stick new ones in there. I'm probably gonna do that sometime in this video. But right now, I'm going to go ahead and put the screws back where they're supposed to go. So if you want to see that, you're more than welcome to. Alright guys, I believe the trick is to install one bolt due to the holes actually having the kind of like the cutaways, and stick this thing on there and use that to hang it on. So now it's on there. Last one to go. Yep, I dropped it in there. So I'm gonna try to do it the other way. Going to go ahead and remove that electronic portion so I can fish it out. But I think it's a goner, guys. No, I got it. I got it. It's just not easy. The bolt that's the closest one, it is definitely a lot harder to install it through those little cracks. So I have installed it first, and now I'm gonna attempt to install the other one because it's a little bit more accessible to the fingers. Well, one thing's for sure, it's kind of hard to hold over the fingers in that position, and that's not gonna do it. It's so easy to drop it. Okay, I think I found it. And now I'm gonna tighten it. So that's tightened. Well, alright guys, that piece has been installed. Let's, for the heck of it, take a look at this little menu here of all the fuses, and let's see if there's anything to do with alarm. That way we'll get that out of the way. Power window, power doors. Well, my doors do work, so... Oh, central locking system. Fuse number 6. 25 amps. So let's take a look. So fuse number 6 right here. The fuse is fine, and from what I could tell, they all are fine. So I guess for now there is no locking system. So guys, one more trick is left up my sleeve, and as you could tell, the vehicle was running. Maybe if I turn it off, it's now functional. Maybe. Let's take a look. No, it's not functional. That is just too bad. Actually, I got one more trick, and that's to actually change the batteries. So actually, I'll show you guys how to change batteries. Basically, this is the working one. You just use your fingers to pry it. So there's the 2 batteries there. Okay, this remote. Alright, so this remote does not have any batteries. So I guess I can't be really doing it, but at least you could see this is how you actually change the battery in the key, in case somebody didn't know. So guys, thanks for watching. I really do appreciate it. Hit a like if you liked the video. If you do have some kind of questions, let me know, especially if it's a video that I did. Maybe I did not explain something all the way. That could happen. I know my videos are kind of long, pretty insightful, and that's the whole idea. I mean, the purpose of my video is so you watch my video and you don't need to watch other videos, and you'll actually save time in the process. And believe me, I kind of know what I'm talking about. Before I actually knew all the stuff that I know now, which it does not feel like much, but you could kind of see I do know a lot. I used to have to read so much stuff and you know, the topic, just anything that I could get my hands on, just keep reading everything. And believe me, a lot of that stuff was not that insightful. A lot of it was just guesses. But you know, when you're doing research, the best way to actually find out is actually you take everybody as a whole and find out what is the most similar type of things people are talking about specific issue or a problem. And sometimes you could tell because of that, because the majority of people are saying one thing, that possibly that is actually the case. But not always, but for the most part, that may be the case. That's just where you need to look at, because most of the people, I mean, they should know, because you're taking a huge group of people that understand sprinters, or at least drive a sprinter, and maybe they know something what they're talking about, because you know they're dealing with these type of issues. So anyways guys, for now I'm done doing this kind of thing. So for today I'm done, but I'm pretty sure after this there's going to be other videos. Be sure to watch those, because most likely they're going to be good. I'm not going to try to waste your time. I do want to basically get my window replaced tomorrow on my vehicle. I really don't know who I'm going to call, but I'm going to have to check with the insurance company first and get a window replaced, because I actually was pulled over a couple days ago, and the guy told me I needed to replace the window, you know, the cop. So I actually got a ticket for it. So in New York, of all places, of course, you're probably not surprised. New York City, you know, it's like you get a ticket for everything. Oh yeah, let me give you guys some advice, and I might just stick this in I'll keep this in this video, but I might separate this for like another video. If you're driving in New York, maybe some of you guys know this, but if you're driving a Sprinter or like a cargo van with no windows, or they're, you know, like tinted out, but mostly for the most part with no windows, even though you don't have commercial plates like I don't, you are considered a commercial vehicle. Like for instance, Long Island, they don't want you to drive in the left lane. I was actually driving the left lane. I got pulled over. I got a ticket for that, so I got to pay that now. I didn't know that. Last time I was in New York, and I was not in Long Island. It was like back in 2009. I try to avoid going to New York City for the reasons that's just kind of crazy. It's just so easy to get parking tickets or anything. They'll just get you for anything down there. They're very good at doing that. And you can't go on parkways. Anything with a parkway, and that's, you know, especially for a van, it's just really confusing, because the GPS will always try to take you on a parkway, and you'll get a ticket for that. So, and a lot of it is due to low bridges, but they're basically sometimes up to like 10 feet tall, or maybe just a little bit taller, a little bit under, and I guess they just want to exclude all the commercial vehicles, and they consider you commercial if you don't have no windows. So if you do have windows, you'll probably be okay, but no windows, not so good. So anyways, thanks for watching guys. Take care. God bless you. Bye bye.